Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Tuesday, July 13th. Yesterday was the worst sports betting day in all of the year. Today, the second worst sports betting day in all the year. So we are just going to give you our MLB prediction for what is essentially an exhibition game for the All-Star Game. Those of you that are on our daily best bet leaderboard, we are going to still hit that pause button for one more day. We'll get back into our best bet leaderboard challenge tomorrow with NBA Finals game number 4. But before we dive into our All-Star Game prediction, let's take a look back at yesterday's Home Run Derby. It was quite a show, but the show really happened in the first round between Ohtani and Soto. That was one of the greatest matchups in recent times. Ended up going to a swing-off where Soto ended up going forward. I'm just a little concerned moving forward with the Home Run Derby of how they determine seeds. I think what they should do is actually just look at the players and think about who has the power, the exit velocity. Just seeding them based off of home runs during the year, I think, gives you that potential like it did yesterday, where you have Ohtani and Soto, who probably could have met in the finals, but they ended up facing in the first round. And I think that kind of loses a little bit of nostalgia as you get into the second round in the finals. I mean, the storyline of Mancini going to the finals, that was great. But I just think maybe they need to do a little bit better job of seeding there in the finals. Also, not a huge fan of the time clock. I know it gives us 35 home runs, but it seems to drag on forever. I would like that 10 swings back, or the 10 outs back, if you will. I think that was fun. I don't know. You tell us. What did you prefer? Did you like the 10 outs, or do you like the time clock with the bonus round? For me, it just goes on way too long. 35 home runs in the first round never used to happen. It used to be, 12 to 14. So it's interesting. It does give those people that are at the game or at the Derby more of a show. But hey, without further ado, let's dive into the All-Star Game, which is happening tonight. National League versus AL in Coors Field, where the Derby was held yesterday. Listen, the National League has a better offense by far in this All-Star Game. I think the AL had a better pitching staff on paper. Bieber and Gerrit Cole are not participating. And talk about non-participants, that's all we're talking about in the All-Star Game. Missing on the NL side for pitching, you have Gausman, Woodruff, Acuna, who's a batter, Betts, who's a batter, Schwarber, who's a batter. You're also missing deGrum, and there's one more person. It's just everybody's missing. There's just too many people to list. On the other side, it's kind of ironic that all of the Astros decided to sit it out. Correa, Altuve, Brantley, and the reliever Presley are all sitting out as well. It's just crazy to me on how many people will be missing out. And this is why it's an exhibition game. Don't be putting a lot of money on this game. Throw, 10, 15 bucks on this game, because you never know what's going to happen. I think with all these people missing, it's a crapshoot. Now, you can go by some trends if you want to. Since 2006, the under is 11-3, and in the last 23 games, the AL has won 19. They're 19-3-1. They've won 19 out of the last 22. There was that tie in Milwaukee the one year. But, I mean, you can go by trends. Don't put a lot of money here. Also, real quick, I want to talk about two people that are on these All-Star teams that have no business. Mike Zunino is an All-Star for the American League. This guy bats $1.98. He is awful. I've watched this guy for years. I've tried to listen to people telling me that he's a good player. He's not a good player. I don't know why he's our All-Star reserve, because that means somebody picked him from the majors. On the other side, Chapman, I know it's probably a swan song kind of pick for him, as he's probably going to retire soon, but he has a 4.55 ERA. I mean, come on, he's not worthy of being in the All-Star Game. There's a lot more people. So, hey, it should be an interesting, fun game as always to watch. Maybe go to the over or the under. That's trending. Go to the AL if you want. They're actually getting some good money. They've won 19 of the last 23. But we're going to take the NL here. They have the better offense. They have pitchers that are actually playing in the game that are better. So, I mean, take the NL. It's an exhibition game. Throw some money, like some pizza money on it. This is not an important game. When we get back to things regularly tomorrow, it'll be game 4 of the NBA Finals, and we'll look forward to giving you a better bet tomorrow. But hey, take the NL. That'll be our best bet today. Hey, and as always, sit back, relax, enjoy the All-Star Game, and we'll see you tomorrow.